Also like to mention, I'd like to introduce to you, if you've not already met, the president of the college, Dr. Norman Smith, and he'll tell you a little bit more about a couple of other awards we gave some theater folks this year. Norman?
Thank you. Thank you. As you can see, I dressed for the occasion. Actually, I was hiding in the back corner with my wife Susan and my niece Adrian. We always try to make it to the final performance every year, and this is about the 4th time I've seen this performance, and I think the 5th time Susan's seen it, but it's always heart-wrenching for us to see these folks go because they mean, oh golly, so much to us over the years. We watch some of these folks from their very early freshman years when they're in the even the back scene roles up to the leading roles, and when things go wrong around here, all I have to do is come see one of these performances and suddenly everything comes together and makes it all worthwhile. But the other night we had an academic awards banquet over in the main dining hall, and it was a night when Anything Goes was performing, and there were several of our graduating seniors who were singled out for distinction who couldn't be at that banquet because they were on stage performing like they are tonight. And I just wanted to have a moment to give them an opportunity to be singled out in an audience, which they couldn't be that night, so they can be recognized. They are for special meritorious participation in the theater program. Sometimes it's not always on the stage, but everything that is done behind the stage. One of the things we always have to remember about these performances is everything about them, behind the stage, the settings, are all done by students, and some of the unsung heroes aren't the ones up front on stage doing the starring roles, but that doesn't mean they aren't contributing just as much to making it enjoyable for all of us. And the special citation for meritorious participation throughout the past 4 years, somebody who has put together so many of the performances that we've all enjoyed those 4 years, Christian Wolf. Another one of the graduating seniors who also has been, more often than not, behind the scenes, putting it all together to make it so enjoyable for everybody else and making everybody else look so good. She was on the stage tonight, though, Lauren Vivenzio. Other number of people. If you've been to a lot of the performances, I've been to every single one 4 or 5 times. There are so many other people in this line who you're going to remember in so many other ways, like Jim Tambini down there, who was Little Shop of Horrors star. He was also Che Guevara in I've ever seen in all the years I've been here. And Michelle, who starred tonight, you've also seen her as a matchmaker in Fiddler on the Roof, and she carried around a pineapple throughout Maine. So many great performances. Chris Hansen, who was drilling everybody's teeth in Little Shop of Horrors, but really pulled it all together tonight and in one of the best roles he's ever had. Who's had too many of the male leads. I've enjoyed so many times everything that he's done, but I remember Fiddler on the Roof when he was sent off to Siberia. He had the lead in Maine, so many other roles. But there is one person who won the award tonight, who I remember in the very first performance that I went to see when I first came here. I said, gee whiz, I'm going to a college theater production. Won't that be cute? And I had no idea what I was walking into, and I've been thrilled ever since. But there was a freshman who performed in that first performance. It was My Fair Lady. He sang, with a little bit of luck, the father of... oh my goodness, I went blank.
Eliza
Doolittle, of course. Since then, he's played so many great roles. One of my favorites was Man of La Mancha, where he played second to Chris Del Armo. Where he promised he would be short. But you're going to hear an awful lot of this fellow throughout his career. He is already putting together production companies of his own, and he's our other theater award winner as a senior, somebody we're going to miss a tremendous amount. And you saw it twice tonight in 2 different roles, and decided, like me, he would come out casual for the final performance. Mark Vaughn. To see these people go, but the only consolation I have is every year I feel this way, and somehow it works out. But I've loved everything you've done for me, everything you've done for all of us. You've made the past 4 years something very special for all of us. We'll never forget it, and I hope you won't either. Thank you.